Oh, we crooked.
Crooked?
Yes, we crooked. Hello, people. How's everybody doing, my people? I know y'all were like, wait a second. It's a minute past 8. When the girls are 8. When the girls are 8. We here. We here. It's just, a minute passed by. We walking a little bit slow. And now me setting up. We setting up. Well, my people, how's everybody doing? Y'all already know what time it is, right? If you're watching me right now, you know it's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Monday. Monday, 8 p.m. Listen, we already in November, people. We have one more month, and it's the end of the year. And not only that, you're going to see us for a few more weeks before we actually take our season break. Yes, already after Thanksgiving, we usually take a couple of weeks off for getting ready for the new season. Yes, and not only that, getting ready for the holidays, because we like to travel. But yeah, my people, at this moment, I would like everybody to start sharing. Comparten. Muchas gracias, mi gente, por su sintonía. Por favor, comparten este live. Yes, because listen, sharing is caring. That's for sure.
And you know what? Oh.
Nah, you put it on we crooked.
I thought you fixed it.
I'm not gonna get up.
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
I know. Sorry that you're watching her big forehead. Hey!
How's everybody doing tonight?
Wepa!
You already know that. Yes, it is a little bit past 8 o'clock, but it's right here on your Monday, on your Facebook Live. That means it is time for the what?
The show, people, the show.
Yes, because every time we get together, you already know it's going to be a fucking show.
It's live. So whatever happens, okay? We cannot change it. We cannot post it. We cannot be like, ah.
That's right.
No, whatever happens, all right? Y'all going to see it here live, okay?
I go by the name of Nina Rock, La Latina Loquita, and to my left we have
Angie Ruiz, La Gordita Sabrosa, cause curves are beautiful.
Yes. And guys, let me tell you, it's chilly here in Florida. It is cold.
Frío. Hace frío.
It is cold. We're not used to this kind of weather, but it is cold.
And actually, they say in a few days, it's going to go to the 30s.
20s.
They said 20s?
27, 26.
I just feel sorry for my plants. I got some plants, my pepper plants, and I see them like they're growing. I'm like, my babies. They got babies. I guess I have to, because now they're going to freeze.
For a few days.
Yeah, they're going to freeze. So my people, you see me looking down is because I'm actually sharing. Please, like I mentioned, share, comparten. What she's gonna talk about you. She's gonna tell you about the sponsors and the recaps.
Yes. You already know that you can listen to us on not only here on Facebook Live, but you can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify and iHeart, Media OQ, and all the other media platforms out there. And I want to thank all our sponsors out there who help put this show together. Aside from us. But shout out to Vicky's Traveling Boutique, who has an amazing luxury and designer-inspired handbags, accessories, belts, things like that. If you need a gift, the holidays are coming. Like Angie mentioned earlier, the holidays are coming. So you may want to hit her up for some amazing gifts. And guys, I have some of her amazing gifts like right over there. But I don't think I'm going to show them to you yet. I might, but I might not. I don't know. Do you guys like Labubus and stuff like that? But I have the Labubus, but I have other things of Labubus. So, I'll show you. They're in there.
I'm like, what the hell is a boo-boo? I got a boo-boo.
You don't know what a Labubu is?
No, the only thing I hear boo-boo is, when you get a little cut, a little bruise, like, I got a boo-boo.
This is why I tell you, she lives under a rock somewhere. She might as well be SpongeBob.
Is that the ugly-ass doll?
Yes.
Who want that ugly ass doll?
A lot of people. They're very popular.
Man, just take a picture of Nina when she wake up, like.
No, because I'm
You're gonna look like a doll.
I'm pretty when I wake up. I can literally be like, I woke up like this.
Me, with that big voice.
Up like this. That's different. You're like,
no, not that kind. No. What kind of mucus?
I don't know what kind of mucus do you have.
None. No,
I think
man.
she'd be revealing
No.
too much information on
None.
the show. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, yeah. I don't know. But anyway.
I'm shedding.
She's shedding. Shedding? Or
Sharing.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you got hair that you need to shed? I don't understand. Anyway, guys.
Anyway, no empiece con el waxing.
I didn't say nothing about waxing.
I'm saying that's the only thing I will be shedding any hair out.
What?
Forget it.
What is she talking about? Can someone please explain it to me?
Mira, forget it. Go ahead, give it to
Anyway, guys, you know, we're going to have a great show for you. I want to talk to you guys about EDC, and I want to talk to you about a whole bunch of other things. But first, like we do every single week, we have a recap to give you. So I'll start because she's shedding, not shedding, but shedding, sharing, right? So I was at Frogs all weekend. For those of you who came through, good looking out. But, you know, you got tore up with me. That's fine. Lit. It was a great 2 nights, Friday and Saturday at Senior Frogs Orlando. So next time I'm there, guys, you definitely have to come through. And don't worry, I got you with a shot or two, whatever it is. But you already know your girl got you. So, but I had an amazing night. And shout out to everybody who came out. I even had the owner of Pio Pio Restaurant who was out celebrating his daughter's quince in the day. We, you know, it's a restaurant. So then at night it turns into a club. So he had his daughter's quince there, and so her and all her friends turned up. So happy birthday, Scarlett. She had a great time with her friends and her family. And I want to shout out Sebastian, who also partied for his birthday with us on Friday, Saturday, whatever day it was. One of the days in this weekend. I'm so confused of what it is. But yeah, so shout out to those 2 birthday people that were with us on, I believe it was Saturday night. So that was my weekend, and then the rest of the week, obviously, you know, just work, trying to make something. I did go to an amazing event on Thursday, and it was all spaced out. Like, I don't mean like space, I mean like outer space. They had like these big things, like, you know, like the world Earth, you know, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, you know, like all the planets, the sun. It was really, really nice. Whoever did that marketing plan, like whoever designed that or had that vision, they really did a great job. And I'll shout out to everybody who actually fully executed that vision, because it was really, really dope. Like, they even had like astronauts. I do like this. They had like astronauts and, you know, a NASA person. You know, they weren't really like the actual, but just, it was really good. They had alien balloons. I mean, they even had like every little detail. And let me tell you one thing about marketing and branding. When you're doing an event and you have a theme, like, these people went all out with the theme. They even had astronaut snacks on the table, like individually packaged size. They're about this small. They probably had like 3 pieces of little candy in them. Literally what they were was dried up Skittles, like deep fried, not deep fried, but I don't know, how do you, like, they can take them into space and they're not going to go back. You know how, like, when you go to, like, well, you've never been to space, but the astronauts have dry food, like that, you know.
Yeah, that's months. It's like little envelopes. Yeah.
Right. It'll last for, it was like that, but little Ziploc, little time. And it was the cutest stuff. Like, I'm telling you, every little detail of this event was really thought out. So I want to shout them out. I don't know who they were, but whoever they were, they did a really good, I believe it was Blueprint Studios, I think, who actually fully executed the vision and the plan. But it came out really, really, it was really, really nice. Like, everything was thought out to the T. Although they did give steak and chicken. I don't know how that correlates with space. Or beer, wine, beer, wine, and alcohol, you know. But it was a great event. So yeah, so that's what I did on Thursday and Friday. Saturday I was at Frog. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did, and then worked the rest of the week as well. So I was in my office and doing office stuff. That's what I did.
But yes, my people, me, of course, after the show, you know, like my usual, you know, my regular doing some meetings, whatever. But yeah, remember that I did mention I was about to be a host of a new company that I didn't want to say anything until it happens. So I step foot in the studio and I do the live. And it did happen. It started on Thursday. On Thursday, I'm actually the new host of Timeless Dresses Company, which is basically selling dresses for, wonderful prices. Okay, wonderful. We actually live on TikTok. Yes, I'm gonna be there tomorrow in the going. But yeah, that's one of the big news that I'm actually with them. Yes, with Shapeless to them. All right, they actually best friend companies. But yes, I'm with Timeless Dresses. Yeah, I'm happy. That means that will be more time here in Orlando. Otherwise, besides that, I went to bingo with the girls. Yes, we went to bingo.
No invite again, just saying.
She knows that I went. Yeah. But you were busy. You were busy that Tuesday.
I was not busy that Tuesday.
That Tuesday. What about Wednesday? Yeah, she was.
I wasn't busy Wednesday neither. I worked Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The only 3 days I worked.
My bad.
Just saying.
But she's like, you're saying. But then actually my anniversary, my relationship was the anniversary was on Thursday. We actually left to Georgia to the lady that we call moms. She was doing this party and her kids, needed to be there, which I'm her daughter. We went over there to Georgia. It was a beautiful event. Not big like we usually do here in Point Siena. Like she used to make parties that people was out there like going crazy. But it was nice, classic, like different. It's a different vibe from Georgia to Florida vibe, way different. But we had a great time over there. I returned back yesterday because that's a long ass drive. But I had a great time with them, and I told her I'll be back soon again. Cause like, when you coming back? I'm like, I'll be back soon again. But I made some people faces. I gave them some tricks. Sometimes with people
some tricks,
some tricks of the entertainment. Good tricks. When some people get to know who you are, they want to know things. So I give them some.
You gave them like tips.
I give them some tips. Yeah.
Okay.
A tip with my fingertip. Like
but this much or this
much or how much you're gonna put?
Because you said just a tip, but it depends. Is the tip like this or like this or like that?
I just can't tip, but she needs it. No.
Esta o esta.
But yeah, I spoke, we were talking to some people, and not only that, it got to the point I got so many mimosas that I was even dancing to the commercials.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say you was dancing naked.
I was not naked. I had a big ass dress. I was not naked, but I had that long ass dress that even when I took off my shoes, I'm taking off my shoes. I was dancing all into the commercials, and I kept on, like Kevin was sitting down looking at me like, she's drunk. And I'm like, I'm not drunk.
This was him.
Yeah. You drunk. I'm like, no, we drunk. And I'm like, man, we don't need to drive nowhere. We just need to go up the steps. And the room is up there. Actually,
that's
1, 2, 3 floors up. Because that's a 4th floor mansion. 3 floors up. But I made it. I don't know how I went upstairs, but I made it. But he got there. He got to the room before me. Because he actually waiting for me while I was talking to other ladies. He fell asleep in the sofa.
Of course he did.
In the other one where the movie theater was.
Of course he did.
He went to the side with the movie theater. So I wasn't in love with the party side. But yeah, I had a great time. Oh, me and him, we danced. I haven't shared that video yet, but we danced to It's Our Anniversary. Yes. So... So we were dancing to that song. We took pictures together, But it was nice. I liked it. It was nice. I liked the food, though.
I have a question. So, was he as excited to go to another person's house for his anniversary?
Yeah, because she called him her son, too. Okay. So, we know her, and... We were getting out because the thing is, the main thing for us to go, I was supposed to go to Punta Cana on Thursday.
Right.
Punta Cana. So 2 weeks ago, I actually said we need to postpone our trip. And great that I did, because the way they're canceling all these fucking flights, imagine me stuck in Santo Domingo over there and I can't come home. No. I say things come across my head for a reason. And because I was even shocked myself, like, I really, really postponed a trip? For real, I was in shock.
Said, what?
I was in shock, but I think things happen for a reason, and good that I did. So I was like, you know what? No matter what, we actually going away in the weekend. We went away. We went away to the Georgia. We had our own room. You know, we had a great time with family, laughing, telling stories, and not only that, I don't know if people have followed, seen the episode when I was saying when Pops passed away, almost 2 months ago. So, you know, we were all sitting down talking memories and stuff from the past, and, you know, some was laughter, some was tears, you know, but we had a great time because this party was recognizing memory of him, you know, celebrating a life, yes. Mm-hmm. So that's what it was, and we did it. The only thing that was missing was him. You know, we had the soca, we had the reggae, I had some Spanish music, you know, we had it all. We had it all in there. Of course, Mom's was sad because Papa's not there. Sometimes you see her laughing, sometimes she's looking sad, you know. But we were trying to make her laugh and happy. But she was glad that finally we were able to do the party. Because since August, she wanted to do this party. And we couldn't do it because I was in New York. So when she found out I was still in Florida a whole month, she was like, you're not going nowhere, right? Because you're here for a month. I'm like, no, I'm not going. Mm-hmm. So she was like, okay, it's time. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's do it. So that's what
let's do it on my anniversary
weekend. So, you know, I still went to Georgia instead of going to Punta Cana. But, you know what? I go to Punta Cana in a month from now.
All I know, I'm glad you had a good time and a good party. But if it's my anniversary, you better not take me to sleep in someone else's house.
Well, I already know
I'm
that
trying to make the neighbors know my name.
Great when it's time to go to my trip. Because, you know, I took so many trips already, you know, with my partner. So I was like, it will be like another trip. So
yeah, but fine, get your own hotel room. Like I said,
I got my own room in that mansion.
I don't care. I want the neighbors to know my name. You understand? That's what I want. The neighbors know my name.
Well, my neighbors will be the person, my brother,
exactly.
Not too many. No.
That's why.
It's 8 bedrooms in that house. No.
I would have stood in a hotel.
No, I wouldn't know. I wanted to stay there with her because, you know, I needed to be there for them. And it was nice. It was very nice. It brought a lot of memories from so many years. But yeah. But that time when it comes for my trip, that time will come. And I'm okay with it. Because if for me, postpone that trip from my heart, it was for a reason. And I'm glad I did it because the way they're canceling flights right now,
we'll talk about
it's
that.
crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like sometimes things come to me that I really don't want to do it, but I have to do it because I have to listen. I did it. I listened, and good that I did. And it came up. So I'm still happy. I'm good with it. I'm good. And at the same time, the only thing I was like, damn, I'm going to Georgia. I could make some money. But I was like, you know what? Let me spend some time with family and then get busy now, which I will be busy real now with this new job. Yes. But yeah, my people.
So with that being said, so she mentioned the flight. So 2 things that we're going to talk about today. Government shutdown again. And we're going to talk about EDC because EDC was this past weekend as well. And those of you, do you know what EDC is? Oh my God.
Y'all saw me. I gave her the look like. Huh?
Do you guys out there know what EDC is? It's one of the biggest festivals here in Orlando. They do it every year, right after Halloween. It's EDC Electric Daisy Carnival. That's what it's called. They have it in Vegas. They have it in a couple of different big cities, but they do it here in Orlando every year, like right after Halloween. And it's a huge event. I mean, people come from everywhere to this big event, and it's, you know, it's EDM type style music, so, you know, a lot of that, a lot of different DJs out there. I mean, they have the whole fairgrounds take over. I mean, it's huge. People dress up and all different types of costumes, like fairies, little, you know, I don't know, Pokemons, and just whatever. It's like a huge party festival. Some people camp out. People come from everywhere. It's a huge event, and it was this past weekend, and all of Orlando was just lit. Like, all of Orlando was just like the whole downtown Central Florida Fairgrounds. That whole was just insane with people. Now, again, it is a very big event. Generates a lot of money for Orlando in a weekend. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, lots of money in a weekend. Shout out to all the, well, maybe I shouldn't say it on air, but shout out to all the drug dealers who made a lot of money too that weekend. I'm just saying. A lot of money was generated over the weekend, okay? But, and I don't even know if I should, it's not really a complaint, but I've seen a lot of people complain about this on Facebook, on social media, and things like that. So I think it's fair that we address it. Since she doesn't know what the heck I'm talking about, I'm just going to tell you.
That's when you see me quiet.
Have you ever been to a big music festival where they have a bunch of different artists, like a 3-day event type of
Not
thing?
3-day event things, but I've been to concerts that have like 20 artists, but not a 3-day
festival, right? So a festival, it's 3 days. It's from afternoon till night. It's huge, like Woodstock. If you guys can think of Woodstock, it's similar to that 3-day event. Whatever, feel free. Girls' asses are all out, and guys are walking with no shirts. I mean, it's literally, yeah, anything freaking goes. I'm just saying. So it's true. So what I find a lot of people complain about, and they have reasons, so I'm going to bring it up, is that after the event is over, like after the festival is over for the day, for the night, and everyone, those who are not camping out are making their way back to their hotels and stuff like that, you got girls with half their asses out or all their ass out, right? You have the guys, like I said, with no shirts on. Not all of them, but a lot of them walk around like that. Fine. They're still loud. They're still like pumped up from the festival. I get it. They are. Like, they're just pumped up from the festival. Yeah. And they're walking through neighborhoods and they're just making random noise. And not, I wouldn't want to say that they're doing it intentionally to be like a nuisance to the to the neighborhood. It's just because they're so amped up from the festival that they just left from. They're continuing that all the way back to their hotel or wherever they're staying. You get what I'm, Airbnb, whatever it is. But the people in the neighborhood are upset about it because now you have half-naked people walking through the street. They're loud as fuck. And they're leaving their garbage, beer bottles and shit like that in people's lawns and stuff like that. And so the people are complaining about it or whatever. But obviously, I don't want to say nothing can get done at the moment, but there's so many people, thousands of people walking the streets that it's really a hard thing to control. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So my little 2 cents is, pick up after your fucking self. If you want to leave it in the fucking festival, leave it in the fairground. Yeah. They hire people to come and clean the shit. If you want to leave your fucking beer bottles and whatever the fuck else you want to, leave it all there at the festival, at the fairgrounds. Don't leave it in somebody's yard. Don't be so disrespectful. Because I'm fighting about 1,000 of you. Like, I'm going to fight like 10 of you. Y'all might jump me, but I'm going to fight like 10 of you. So I'm going to throw the bottles right back at you. I'm fucking throwing it in my yard. I'm just saying, like, have a little, it's such a great festival. Like, you want to have that high energy, that positivity, that love, that this and that. Then be respectful to the neighborhoods that you're walking through. You know what I'm saying? And don't leave your fucking garbage in someone else's yard because it's, now they got, like I said, leave the shit in the festival. Leave it at the fairgrounds. They have people to come and clean your shit up. You know what I mean? But don't leave it in someone's front yard. That's just like my little 2 cents. That's all I wanted to say about it. Because, I'd be pissed. I'd be just as pissed if it was my neighbor. And now, listen, I'm a music person. So I'm all for music festivals and all that stuff. I love it all. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I get the energy. I get the vibe and all of that. But at the same time, I'm also a homeowner. And I understand what it is when people leave shit in your fucking yards. Even dog shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm being serious. Like, I'm being serious. Don't make me scoop it up and throw it at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also a homeowner, like I said, and I wouldn't want to do it to my yard. So I know I wouldn't do it to someone else's yard. Yeah. So, and, common sense, guys. You don't do this shit in your house, do you? I'm sure your mother would back smack you in the back of the head. Like, pick the shit up. You know what I mean? Be respectful of other people's shit. That's all I got to say about that. But for those of you who did go to EDC, I hope you guys had an amazing time. It looked great like always every year, lots of neon lights and stuff like that. But let's keep our city beautiful. This is what Orlando is known as, a city beautiful, and we should always try to maintain it. Y'all wouldn't do that at Disney because Disney would not allow it. So don't do it in someone else's neighborhood. I'm just saying. So that's all I gotta say about that. That is all I gotta say about that. But government shutdowns, guys. Let's get a little serious, I guess.
This is ridiculous at this point. It's very ridiculous at this point. I see it as they're making it on purpose. But at the same time, I see things coming from the other side, which I see things coming from the other side as well. When I'm talking about good and bad, when I'm talking about bad, it's very bad because it's not fair for the people that work in the airport, all right? That work in the airport and they have to work for free and not getting paid at all, okay? And they're not even going to get that back pay either. That shit's some bullshit, But that's why a lot of them...
Right, allegedly.
But a lot of them, they actually calling out or not showing up to work.
I would too.
That's why a lot of stuff happening at the airports. There's not a lot of workers to make sure the people go through to security, or make sure the people that are watching those flights are really watching the flights. So because that going on, that a lot of people are not coming to work or whatever, they had to cut down a lot of flights. And a lot of people, flights are getting canceled. And you know what's the crazy thing? When you're making plans to go on a trip, never know if your flight gets canceled and then there's not another flight to book you the same day. You have to wait like 2-3 days, and that's actually the 2-3 days that you're going to stay in that country to come back. I mean, it's a lot of craziness. And then another one with the shutdown is actually the food stamps and stuff, which is called snaps. There's a lot of family that actually depends on that, okay?
Let's go back to the airline thing for a minute before we talk about SNAP.
Yeah.
Because, yes, and I get it. If you're an employee and you're not getting paid, I wouldn't want to come to work neither. Fuck that. I agree 100%. But at the same time, it's like, especially if you're part of the tower, that the one, like you said, that are watching the flights and stuff like that, that's a legit important job. And again, I don't ever recommend anybody to work for free. But, I mean, that is something that we can't avoid that. So something's got to give in because people travel no matter. This is the busiest time of the year for travel. So I'm really hoping that the shutdown ends really soon because, again,
they're supposed to in a few days.
Yeah, this is the busiest time of the year. This is when most people travel all over the world, not just here in Orlando, but it really does affect our economy here because we're the #1 tourist destination in the world. And if people can't get in or out, if they can't get out, they're not coming in. You get what I'm saying? They're going to go somewhere else or just stay home, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be stuck somewhere. Like you said earlier, you didn't want to be stuck in Punta Cana if you would have went or whatever the case is. But there are so many flights that are being canceled because of this, because like you said, people don't want to come to work. And I get it 100%. But it's just causing so much other issues and delays that people are just, it's just,
it's crazy.
I'm so at a loss for words because it's like, this is the longest that the government has been shut down for, for this long in a while.
And for stupid shit. Like, come on. I'm sorry I'm saying that. They're saying,
it's true.
You could see some other people posting stuff like, I'm like, hello, common sense. You don't make no fucking sense. Because people like to start sharing and start adding more shit into their posts, not looking for facts. Right. For one of the stupid shit that I be seeing a lot. Oh, no health care for the immigrants. Mother flower, no immigrants could get health care if they don't have no social security.
Right.
No social security, no health care. So how immigrants that are not citizens gonna get health care? Make it make sense. So a lot of people like to keep on going with the thing.
A lot of people just like to talk.
Oh my God.
And
they show how racist they are too.
So a lot of people like to talk to kind of like try to make it seem like they're proving a point, but they're using wrong information. And you know what I'm saying? Because like you said,
you need social security.
Like, now there are some states that not will give them health care, but will, because at the end of the day, can't deny medical treatment to somebody.
Yes.
So whether they're an immigrant or not, if they're coming to the hospital or ER, they have to be provided a medical service. That doesn't mean that they have insurance.
Yes.
That just means that a doctor, nurse, or whoever, whatever, is assisting and taking care of the patient first. Because at the end of the day, they're a patient first, a human first, before they're an immigrant, right?
Yes.
So we cannot legally deny them service. We can't. Now, what happens after that is it's a completely different story. But no, they don't have the benefits of medical insurance. They just are getting their treatments or whatever it is that they need. And that's just basics. And that's for emergency purposes only. It's not like they can go in and be like, oh, I have a pain in my arm. What is it? No, they have to pay. They're going to have to come out of money somewhere. You know what I mean? But emergencies, God forbid they get, and I hate to say this, stabbed or shot or get into a car accident. We cannot deny them medical treatment.
Yeah, like when you go on vacation, something happens to you,
Yeah.
you're going to go to all those people hospital. So
Right.
with no thing, you don't have no insurance, but somehow, some way, they're going to help you.
Yeah.
If you got some money, you pay, wow,
Right.
whatever.
And
it
now
happens.
they're going to make you
But-
apply for charity care,
Yes,
which is completely
and
different.
for people to run, get some false information and run with it and keep spreading it, that is crazy. And not only that, that's how ignorant y'all be looking when y'all be spreading false information,
Right.
okay? And I'm telling you, it's more deep into it. And not only that, talking back to the airport workers, a lot of the workers, they were telling them, you must work. If you don't come to work, you will be fired. So for you not to be fired, you will come to work. And mind you, these workers, listen, they need money for gas. This worker needs mortgage money, rent money. They need babysitting money. I mean,
Money for food to eat.
Everything. So imagine, it's going to be 2 months without no pay for them. All right? So, people, this is too much. Like,
Yeah.
this is it.
So I
Enough
really
is enough.
hope that a solution, a resolution, or a solution, or an agreement, a compromise on both parties can, come to that, and that this shutdown will be over. Supposedly, allegedly, it's supposed to end soon.
In a few
that's
days,
what
yeah.
we're looking forward to. Now, with that being said, like you mentioned about SNAP, now here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving is coming, like I said, like we said last week or whatever. And people depend on it. People are looking for it. People are needing their benefits to be able to have some type of Thanksgiving, right? So I do want to say, if that is you and you're in that position, Aldi's, if you live in Central Florida or in a place where there isn't Aldi's, because not all states or countries have an Aldi, but they have a $40 meal, which includes the turkey and all the, everything that you need, stuffing, this, that, and the third, and it's only $40. So, I mean, you may not have $40, but, I mean, that's a little easier to get than maybe $100. You get what I'm saying? So, find an Aldi's in your area, hopefully, and check out that Thanksgiving deal that they have, because that's probably the most affordable thing out there. Listen, I might get one myself. I'm not even playing, just to have it. But yeah, I mean, $40 for a full Thanksgiving meal is supposed to feed like 6 people, whatever, is not bad, because the turkey is, I think, like 12 pounds or 14, 12 to 14 pounds, whatever. It's a pretty decent sized turkey. It's not like a baby, you know what I mean? And that sounds horrible to say, but you know what I'm saying. A baby. Let me get a baby turkey. That's just for one meal. But yeah, check out that deal, because it's a pretty good deal. And like I said, $40 isn't hopefully shouldn't be too difficult to get to. But and here's the crazy part about that is that they say, and I'm just gonna say allegedly, because I don't know how true it is, so I'm gonna say allegedly. These are just the rumors that are flying around. If there's any truth to it that you know for sure, let me know in the comments, in the chat. But apparently, allegedly, Trump is supposed to give out a stimulus check for $2,000 for each person or adult, whatever. I don't know how that works. But we can't open up SNAP. Like, we can't give people their food money, which is a lot cheaper sometimes than the $2,000 per person, adult, or whatever, a taxpayer.
That's way too much money than a regular SNAP. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Some of the older people, they only get like, what, $60?
Some of them only get $42. It's enough to buy like eggs, bread, and milk. Like literally, that's it.
And that's supposed to last for a whole month.
A whole month. Now, mind you, if you go to Sam's, they do have eggs for $3.49. 2 dozen eggs for $3.49, which is like an amazing deal.
What I'm saying is, like, a lot of people don't get enough.
Right.
For real, like, what's the point of getting SNAP for $40, $30? Man.
Listen, I'll take it too, because hell yeah, I'm going to take that bread, egg, and cheese and all. Yes, I am. Thank you very much, because $42 helps out. It may not be, but listen, if you shop right, not shop right, but shop right, because there's a store in Jersey called Shop Right.
No, in New York, yeah.
In New York, right?
And actually here too.
Where?
There's one here in Cicero.
A Shop Right?
I know, it's not Shop Right. Key Food.
It's a Key Food.
Yeah,
yeah. They opened up a Key Food out here, guys. They're opening up
and Crown Chicken too.
Yes, a crown. I love me some Crown Chicken. Stop playing. You know well, anyway.
You know when they open that White Castle.
If you know, you know.
When they opened that White Castle, I still haven't gone, and they opened it what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
And still haven't gone.
I went there recently. It was so good.
For real?
Heck yeah.
You didn't invite. You see, you didn't invite me.
Like, I was out on the road, like
I
was going to show a house, and it just happened. We just drove by, and I was like, "Let me get fucking some White Castle because I'm hungry."
Yeah, they're the best, but at the same time, you have to be careful because it will send you to that toilet, just like Taco Bell.
I don't have those problems.
You lucky.
I don't have those.
I do.
I guess my stomach is so used to eating crappy food, and it's just like, give it to me, honey. Well, I get sick off the good shit, not off the bad shit. But anyway,
that's what she said.
But anyway, like, so my question is, if he's actually gonna give the stimulus, which thank you, I'm gonna take that money. Yes, I am, because I got bills to pay. But why not? And I'm being honest. But why not just at least release the SNAP benefits to everybody instead? Like, not instead, but just, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know,
$2,000, it would be too much money.
It would save our government some money. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. What do I fucking know?
But there's a rumor out there. I don't know how true it is. They were saying the reason the government is actually coming back open because to stop the stimulus. They're like, hey, let's open up. Like, the SNAP is back, and we don't need to get those 2,000. No, something. But I don't know.
But
all I know is it's just for a little while. It's the agreement they did. Mm-hmm. It's just until they try to vote again. So in other words, this shutdown will come back.
Down again. Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line. But honestly, like,
the blue wave is coming.
Oh, the blue wave.
The blue wave is coming. So that means, listen, the Senate House will be bunch of blue, and that means a lot of things that
we're gonna talk
Trump
about
tried to do is gonna be blah 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 blah.
But here's the thing, like I kind of agree with them saying let's open up, give that, because it is from a business perspective, right? You gotta think business. From a business perspective, yes, it does make more sense to just open up. Pay everybody their benefits, whatever. It's still cheaper than giving everybody $2,000. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll take the stimulus check too, because I don't get SNAP. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get SNAP. But what I'm saying is, you know, if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, what is going to be more beneficial financially to the country would be that. You can agree or disagree with me. That is totally fine. Your opinion is your opinion. This one is mine. And that's how I feel about it. But at the end of the day, like, I'm okay with a stimulus check too, because I don't get SNAP. Listen, I wish I did get some SNAP.
I wish too.
And not this SNAP, but I wish I did get some.
You know,
I need a child or something.
I want to eat some steak, you know, some ribs, man. You know, eating chicken all the time.
I'm like, cheaper. Listen, I don't think I've eaten meat in 2 days because I just don't have it. Like, I need a child.
Chicken,
Somebody
chicken,
give me
chicken,
a
chicken,
child so I get some SNAP benefits or something. But
My family's like,
just
chicken
kidding.
again. I'm like, yes, motherfucker.
Yeah,
chicken again.
But this one is fried, okay?
Yes, it was baked. Today is fried.
Right.
Tomorrow is shredded as taco.
Exactly. And then it'll be
Like
brown.
that. I'm actually shredding chicken
You know
for
what?
taco instead of doing ground beef because the ground beef
No.
is $8 a pound.
Hold on. Do you know that they have ground chicken?
Yeah, and ground pork.
It's so good.
Yeah, I try all of them.
Mhm.
But I
It's
make
so
ground
good.
beef for tacos.
But you could you could do ground with the chicken. Ground chicken.
Yeah, but it's
so
not
good.
it's not that cheap either.
I know. But
You know?
I'm just saying, but
So
you can.
that what I'm doing when I did is when they had the chicken breast, the boneless chicken breast on sale. I bought a bunch of bags. I brought my daughter for she could get acting like it's for her house, but it's for our house. But I'm just shredding the chicken, making some identical Mexican tacos, you know, with the cilantro, the onion, todo eso. And I was like, y'all want regular taco? Still chicken taco in the shell.
I love me some chicken tacos. Don't play with me. I
Girl.
love me. If you've never had a chicken taco, and I've put some people onto chicken tacos recently, if you've never had a chicken taco, girl, you know
It's
what
good.
you are missing. It
It's
is so good.
It got to the
taco
point my family
seasoning,
like,
give me
chicken
the
again,
chicken. No,
chicken again.
No,
And
but I'll take a chicken taco.
And then it's pizza night. I'm like, okay, I guess pizza night. Let me put the chicken away.
Right.
I'm like, okay. Somebody got paid, so it's pizza for the house now then.
Yeah, $5 pizza from Little Caesars.
Girl, that's not even $5 no more for you.
What is it, $5.99?
No, $8.
Oh, I don't know.
$8, man. That's long gone past. Now I don't even look at Little Caesars. Now I look at Domino's or Papa John's when they be having those $6.99 sales. Yes, and even though those pizzas smaller, but it's cheaper.
That's
and
like a personal pan pizza for
it's
me.
like this small. And not only that, when some actually pops and moms type of pizzerias that put sales, but like there's one in Poinciana. I'm gonna say the name because girl, the pizza is good and they're actually helping the people. Lime's in over there in Poinciana, they got the extra large cheese pizza for $9. When regular price is like almost $20. $9, girl. I'm like, I want one box. I took one home. I started driving and eating. When I got to home, I'm like, oh, you want pizza?
Like, oh my bad. Here's a half a slice and a
I'm like, the pizza
crust.
is cold. I think I actually got it last Monday when I came out of here. I think it was. Oh, I was in Bingo. I don't know where I was. All I know is when I
probably at Bingo.
When I ordered it, I was driving from far.
Yeah.
So by the time I got the pizza was a little bit cold, of course. But I didn't care. I was eating it. So when I served it to the
Well,
house,
cold pizza is good.
it's
Well,
good.
room temperature pizza. Cold pizza depends.
No, it was not freezing cold. Right? It was still
Right.
very temperature.
Right.
Yeah. But like 30 seconds in the microwave, it
And
will
you're
okay.
good.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you still have that cheese going. Yes. Girl, I want some of that right now. I want some of that pizza. But by the time I get out, it's Monday. I don't think they're going to be open.
I'm not in the mood for pizza. Whose comment is that?
Oh, Miss Blue.
Hi, Blue.
Blue, how you doing, mommy? Thanks for tuning in. She's like, hello, ladies. Miss Blue, I need to talk to you after the show, babe. Okay, hit me up. I need to talk to you, and I need to talk to Dayanara too. I need some actors.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna be having fun. I'm just saying. But yes, she's perfect. I know she will love it. She's perfect.
So yeah, so EBT, SNAP, and what was the thing you were saying before that? Stimulus check. We talked about
The stimulus check, the EBT, the federal workers, even the court workers,
Yeah,
people
that's
like
all
that.
part of it.
Everything.
But
I know some people are trying to apply,
The courts are still open. The courts are still open.
but they're not getting paid.
They're not getting paid. That's a different story.
But some paperwork is not getting processed either.
Right.
Like for example, like you say, you apply for some child support. Your child support is not going to get approved because nobody's working. And
Medicaid, if you applied for
Medicaid,
Medicaid,
it's not going to get approved.
sitting
You
there.
apply for food stamps, it's not going to get approved because nobody is approving nothing and they're not working. So some people are like, hey, I applied for food stamps and I haven't got approved. The government
the
is
best
closed.
part is when they say, oh, you're denied because you didn't do a phone interview. Well, I'm sorry. Who was there to answer the phone? The government shut down. Nobody's there. But that's a whole other story. But yeah, so anyway, point is that we're hoping everything changes soon. Now, the blue wave, like last week was election day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last week was election day. And I have to tell you that the people have spoken. Like, they have spoken. And,
They're tired.
And the change, it literally went flip, 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 flip to the blue side. Like, it is insane how the people have spoken. It just goes to show you, and we don't normally talk politics back, forward, whatever. But this is important to say, because at the end of the day, like, obviously not everybody agrees with what is happening
yes, a lot of people do not agree, and people are tired.
And they spoke.
And not only that, they only see that it's a certain color in the Senate houses. That color needs to be changed to another color. And once the other colors come, that's when the fight and the battle will start. And not only that, when the blue wave started winning in each different state, the person in the Capitol was like, there's something wrong with the voting system. We need to change that voting system.
But it was okay when they were voting for him, right?
Yes.
I'm just saying. We're just gonna let's stop.
People trying to say
stop
that
being a little bitch about it. It is what it is. The people have spoken, and that's it.
They're trying to say that the winners able to vote by,
Right. I understand what you say.
So I'm like, what the hell? And
but
only
that's
that,
just a crybaby. That's a sore loser.
He wants to change. He wants to change how you vote as a president. Instead of 8 years the limit, he wants to make it like he's not going nowhere. And obviously, he's trying to make it comfortable, because the way he actually breaking the Capitol apart, building stuff, it's actually he getting comfortable to make that his own permanent home, basically.
Well, the wave is coming. That's all I gotta say. The wave is coming, and hopefully we'll see some changes that are gonna benefit all American people.
Yes,
not just a select few, because that is where, I don't want to say name, but certain people fail, because at the end of the day, this is America, we have to take care of all our people, not just a select few. And that's where the system, no matter whether you're red, blue, black, white, purple, I don't care, that's where the system fails. If you don't have programs and services that cater to all, you know what I'm saying, that granted, some may need some benefits while others don't need it. I get all of that. But you need to have programs, laws, legislation, things that apply to everybody and not just a select few, that are going to benefit everyone. Tax breaks, things like that benefit everybody and not just a select few. So, but whatever, that's just my 2 cents. I can talk to you guys about tax breaks and all that crap. On a separate, hit me up. We can talk about tax saving strategies and all that stuff. That has nothing to do with the government. It's just things that you can do yourself to help you along the way. And for those of you who make a lot of money and don't want to pay Uncle Sam, because Uncle Sam is not my favorite uncle. I just have to put that out there, okay? Yeah, he is not my favorite uncle. Putting that out there. Like, I hate to say this, but let me not say it. I'll say it off air. But he's just not my favorite uncle. That's all I gotta say, okay? You see the black suits coming to my door, you already know. Okay?
I like, Nina,
I need to be protected by all costs, okay? Putting it out there. If you don't hear from me, just know there was some suits at my door. But anyway.
Well, they're nearby, no lies. When I went shopping for, like I mentioned, that chicken breast to a supermarket not far from the studio, I went, and that's the first time ever I see so many ICE pickup trucks.
It's not ICE. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
It's not ICE.
No, I literally seen the ICE that the Mexicans that be standing in Home Depot.
That's not ICE.
They will
hit those are the Environmental Protection Patrol. Because we had okay, so close to the studio, and I'm gonna tell you where, but close to the studio, they are doing major construction, and there's a bunch of government cars. Let me put it that way, because some of them are not police, some of them are law, some of them are law enforcement, some of them aren't. Yeah. But a lot of people were thinking it was ICE because of the way the vehicle looks. But they're not, I'm just going to put it out there, they're not ICE, so you guys don't have to freak out. I'm not going by Home Depot and all the stuff. But it's not ICE.
Home Depot and in front of that supermarket, it was clear. Right. The only people coming in was white people. And, of course, I went in because I got my ID.
But it's not ICE, so don't freak out. They're environmental patrol enforcement or something or other, because they're doing construction in this particular area where they're actually building a train track that's going to go right through. And so when they're building and adding these infrastructures, they have to have the environmental police, the environmental department, to make sure trees are getting replanted and blah, 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 water things are not getting messed up, and so on and so forth. So that's the trucks that you see out there. They do look like ICE vehicles, because even I drove through and I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I got my ID, I'm okay. But, I'm not even gonna lie.
Go ahead, Nanina.
But, you know what I mean? Because I got a mouth, so they would take me, right? Or I'm gonna run them over and then get shot. I don't know, one of the two. Like, but I'm just saying. But they're not ICE, they're environmental, whatever their freaking title is. But environmental police, let me put it that way. Whoever is freaking governing that side of the fucking whatever, blah, blah. That's what they are. Just an FYI. And they're there 24/7. So it is a little scary.
I didn't see them after that. I only saw them that day.
Oh no, they were here the other day.
I saw them only that day, and that's when I seen people talking.
They were there Friday. They were there Friday. I seen them. They were there Friday, and they were there today.
Yeah, but when I see them, I went and I passed by, because I passed through the same thing, because I'm only 10 minutes away from where I had to drop off somebody. And I'm like, I ain't seen them only that day, and I seen those people talking like blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, so who are they? Okay, but yeah, I feel like sorry for the people, especially I'm like, damn, if I needed to put a ceiling fan, now can't find a worker.
Listen, one of the great things is having these workers who come out, because if you need shit done and you don't, like, I'm a single parent, right? I'm gonna talk about that in just a second too. So I'm a single person, right? So when I need shit done and I'm like, fuck. Usually, I do it myself, but some things I just cannot do, and I admit that. So it's good to know that I can go down the block to the Home Depot. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. And, ask, one of the guys out there, hey, who wants to make $50 and put on a ceiling fan, like she said.
And they will come and
or whatever.
do it.
And they will do it. I'll do it for $45. Perfect. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But what the point I'm trying to make is that they are there, and they are willing to work. They want to work. It's not like they're coming to try to take advantage of our programs. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But a lot of them do want to work, and you can see that. And maybe we shouldn't have said the locations.
I was about to say that to you. You should say home. But now
home improvement stores. How about that? I'm gonna edit the video when I put it up on YouTube, because somebody's gonna be like this.
They already know about that, especially in New York City.
Of course,
they already know about that,
and they don't know where we're at neither, so it doesn't matter.
They already know about that. But another thing is, I was gonna say, fuck.
That's what you were gonna say? Fuck.
No. Oh. It went.
Una mentira.
No, it was not a mentira. It was about them. Yeah. Oh, another thing. The other saying that's saying out there, the immigrants are coming to take our job. Motherfuckers.
Y'all don't even want your jobs.
Y'all don't want your jobs, and you won't do the jobs they do.
They do. That's right.
Do you will be out there cutting that grass in 100 degrees weather? No, mother flowers. But they do it. But you don't do it. So what job they taking away from you?
Yeah, the jobs that you don't want to do.
No, they're not taking nothing away from you. So don't come with that bullshit. Oh, the immigrants are coming to take our job. What job?
So, with that being said, let's move on. So, how much time do we have?
Mama, babe.
Oh, we don't got much time. Dang it.
That's a miracle.
We don't have much time. So, I'm going to put this question out to you guys, and you guys can answer it in the chat. I'm going to make a separate post on it, and you guys can comment, and then we can talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Okay? Before we say goodbye. Before I let go.
Yes.
So I was recently told, right, that I'm still single because I'm too rough and tough. and feisty. Well, I'm sorry. Who wants a bitch for a man? I'm just saying. So that's my question to you guys. Do you think that being rough and tough is, how you say, push people away, scares people away? I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Not
but I'm
being
just saying.
tough and rough. It's all about balancing yourself. Okay, you could be tough and whatever because sharing the streets are tough. You know, things are getting crazy out there. So you need to be tough and you need to be able to defend yourself. But balance it. Like, know when somebody actually is trying to show you some kindness. Somebody's trying to show you some appreciation. Like, if somebody give you flowers, don't be like, what is this? It's flowers. Smell it. Be nice. Say thank you.
Anyway, we're going to talk about all that next week and so much more. So, with that being said, guys, we want to thank everybody who tunes in.
What are you doing this week before you leave? ¿Qué pasa?
I'm not there yet. Let me finish.
Oh, I was about to close the show like that.
This show every single week. What I have going on this week? What do I have going on this week? Work. And then and on Saturday I'm going to see Fluffy, and yes, I'm gonna go see Fluffy.
Who's Fluffy?
You don't know who Fluffy is?
No, somebody pelu, somebody with a lot of hair. What is Fluffy?
You
Fluffy,
guys know
somebody
who
pelu.
Fluffy is? I'm gonna go see Fluffy. He's a comedian.
Oh, so his name Fluffy.
Is Enrique.
Oh, Enrique. Okay, I know
what
who
I'm
he is.
talking about?
Yeah.
He called him Mr. Fluffy.
Oh. I thought you were talking something else. I'm like, Fluffy? What's Fluffy? But
well, yeah. I'm going to go see Fluffy on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm going to have a mini spa day. So, ladies, if you guys want to attend the mini spa day, just hit me up right here. I'll give you the location.
Okay.
And then, so let's start with Thursday. So, Thursday, I'm doing a Women in Wealth seminar. If you guys want information on that, that's going to be on Zoom, a Women in Wealth seminar, because y'all know I'm all about the girl power. And this is a great presentation. It's a free presentation that you guys can come and watch. It'll be on Zoom, so I can have as many people as I want on the Zoom. It's going to be Thursday. When are we doing this?
Friday.
Okay, perfect. So Thursday night, I had to make sure. Thursday night is the Women in Wealth seminar on Zoom. Saturday, I'm doing a home buyer presentation on Saturday morning and Saturday night. I'll be with Fluffy. And Sunday is the mini spa day in person with whatever ladies want to come out and attend. Hit me up and I'll give you the private location of where that's going to be.
Yes.
So that's all I got going on Friday. And I'll let her talk about Friday if she wants to talk about Friday.
We're going to talk about Friday. Yes, I will be busy, of course, with timeless dresses. You always check us up in TikTok. It's actually brand new here in Orlando. We're building up, so we're starting from the bottom, coming up. That's what we're doing. All right, and I'm working on that. Hopefully, I could get a day I could run to bingo. I don't see myself in bingo this week, but hopefully I could. Friday is actually Jollywood Movie Film Festival Awards. Yes, it's a film festival here in Orlando, which is you could see the films Wednesday and Thursday, and then the award ceremony is actually on Friday. It's a red carpet event. Me and Nina, we're actually gonna be there. We're gonna be there as special guests. And you could see us. Hopefully, maybe I'm not gonna say it's facts. And the red carpet interviewing people.
You just never know. So that's Friday. We'll be at a red carpet event for the Jollywood Awards.
Film Festivals Awards. Yes, we'll see the Friday. Yeah. And then in the weekend, work more. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yep.
Yes.
That's all we got going on this week. So, guys, I hope you guys take everything into consideration. Pray that the shutdown is done. Pray that everybody gets their SNAP benefits. Pray that the, flights don't get canceled and everything that's going on. People start getting paid and things like that. I mean, I spoke to some people today and they said, well, I'm a government worker and so I lost my job. Or because it's not even just those people. I know we're closing, but it's not even those people who are just not getting paid. There's people who were actually laid off and let go.
And over 4,000 people free to leave.
Yes. It has nothing to do with the government, but
nothing
yes.
to do with government, but maybe it could be something to do with
in Orlando. The Freedom
Orlando company is actually shut down.
4,000 people.
4,000 people without no job, which they related to Pepsi, of course. So yes, 4,000 people.
Come and talk to us, guys. Come and talk to us. I got a lot of different opportunities for you, and we can talk and make some money. So, yeah.
Yeah.
With that being said, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing week. And don't forget that we are still accepting donations so that we can help out families here in Central Florida for Thanksgiving. And of course, if you guys want to donate anything to Jamaica, the first package already went out, but we will have a second package going on. And I do want to send a specific package to my guy in Jamaica, specifically. He's my tour guide out there. He's an amazing person, and I do want to be able to, personally or collectively have a package prepared for him and his family as well. So if you guys can help us out with that, that'd be great. We appreciate it. Just hit us up. We'll let you know how to drop off, or you can PayPal HispanicCards@gmail.com. And all that stuff is still going on. So that's it, people.
That's it, people. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Yes, it was not a crazy show, but it was more about information and true stuff that's happening. That
sometimes we gotta do these things.
Sometimes we need to be real serious.
Yes. But not that serious. So with that being said, love, peace, and hair grease, your girl.
Dios me lo bendiga. Hasta el lunes próximo.
Bye.
Bye.